Hello everyone, Thranxes here and welcome to Starship Theory, brought to us by Reconnect Software. It's going to be a new game I'm going to be featuring on my channel. Now this game has been compared to other games, and I don't necessarily like to do game comparisons as I feel it biases people to wonder why one feature isn't in one game versus another. Well, it's in this game and this game is like that game. I don't like to do that, but basically this game is a strategy game where you manage personnel aboard a starship, well, an escape pod that can become a starship if you live long enough. So, let's just get into the game, and I'm going to talk a little bit about what I'm doing and why in the early game. While I normally jump into games blindly to try to give a first, blind taste test, so to speak, of how I feel the game is and my feedback on it, I've decided this time to do a little bit of research and actually play this game. So I've played this game. I was only going to play it for about an hour. I've ended up playing it for about 2 hours. Had a couple of rocky starts, so I had to kind of get the ropes of how you're supposed to begin. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about what I'm doing and why. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is our crew, and we're going to need, yes, people with good engineering skill. Oh, and speed, but low intelligence. And then we've got kind of low endurance. I'd like average engineering. We're going to need really good engineers and a good researcher. That's what we're going to need. That's not too bad. Let's see if we can get a little better. We'll keep rolling those dice. No, well, no. I'd like to see more in the engineering. No. We're not gonna. This could work. We got 3 in intelligence, 2 2s, and a 3 in engineering. Endurance is pretty good. Everybody's slow though. Yep, this is the crew we're going to go with. So, we're going to leave it Escape Pod 2 for now. We don't really deserve another name than that. You'll understand once you see the ship that we have. So, let's get to naming the crew. Now, for the names, it was tough trying to figure out exactly who I was going to be naming. My crew, because I only get to pick 4, and I really don't know. Yep. I really don't know how long it's going to be before I get more crew members. So I really just went by who's been commenting the most frequently, and it was a tough call. People that have been following me for a while and all of that. But if you'd like to see your name in this game, please make sure to leave a note in the comments and let me know that you would like to be considered for the crew aboard Escape Pod 2. All right, which it will not be named that, I promise. We will start to rename the ship as we are deemed a ship. For now, though, we are just an escape pod with 4 lonely travelers. Okay, so I've got my windows all arranged. I'm not gonna info dump, but we're gonna talk a little bit about it. So we've got cargo, status of the ship to command, different alarms, and our jump. This is where you can assign roles without individual. This tells you what each individual is doing, as well as their status bars, which again we'll go over in time. This is the jobs and what has priority, and these are the components on the ship that are turned on. This is how I like my windows being arranged. So to start, we're going to need, while time is stopped, we're going to need some hull additions. And most importantly, we're going to need heat, because right now we have no way to vent heat, and that is incredibly important. So we're going to get heat and also a mining laser so we can get more materials. And this heat vent is going to be a priority, as is the mining laser. All right. Now, for the time being, we can go ahead and speed up time a little bit. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the most important part. Everybody is going to be an engineer, and then I will unassign, I guess, Gigi, you will be general for now. You see, you've got 2 in combat, though. You'll probably end up being a combat officer. Well, we'll figure all that out in time. For now, let's get our engineering crew out to make the modifications to our escape pod so that we can fare this asteroid field that we're approaching. I'm going to zoom out a little bit just so I can see the asteroids coming. In the early part of the game, this is one of the most dangerous aspects. You need the asteroids because they have all the good materials. However, we don't have the power for that mining laser. We're going to need to get another solar panel on board. Our heat vent is up and running, though. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Yep, solar panel, okay. The solar panel, though, is a priority. The second heat vent is not. Now, on top of that, we're also going to need a CPU panel eventually. Over here. Okay, we're going to turn that mining laser on now that we have more power. Our CPU requirements, required to run all of your stuff, you need processors. They are task saturated. Okay, we're going to slow down time now. Assign our laser as group 1. And we're going to start mining some asteroids. You can see our heat's building up. Up here you can see it. When you start overheating, yep, system's overheating, that's bad news. So we need that second heat vent online, but we don't have the processor power for it. So let's get ourselves... we're going to need a CPU panel over there, okay. And you know what? I might actually just turn down these menu sounds just a little bit. Yeah, it's a little better. Okay. So we need to start mining. Yep, that's what you got to look out for. So we need these asteroids to be mined for materials. We'll kick on our second heat vent now. So now we should be able to keep the laser running at all times. So we've got, okay, so in our cargo, we have metal, silicon, gold, food, water, credits. This is our cargo capacity. This is our energy used out of maximum and our processing power used out of maximum. So we need, everybody's going to need a place to drink water and eat food pretty soon. That's what this little blue bar here is, thirst. Let me just pull up a, yeah, thirst, and then hunger is the green one right above it. So, as long as those are, you know, not down here, we're going to be okay. Let's get, let's see, we're going to want hull there and hull there. Another thing I want is another solar panel and another CPU panel. Okay. Now, it's okay to mine these asteroids on the side for materials because we're going to need a lot of materials, but at the same time, you want to be watching ahead. You want to be zoomed out a little bit because if an asteroid starts heading for you, you need to start trying to destroy it as fast as you can. This here, there it is our ship evade, which gives you a benefit to whether or not an asteroid will hit you or simply pass over you harmlessly. Let's move that. And right now our evade is 0, so we do not want to tempt fate with any asteroids. Yep, and that one's coming for us, so we're going to need to focus our laser on that. It's a pretty good size one too. It's just out of range. Nope, there it goes. Alright, now that the solar panel there is built, we're going to remove this one. I assigned that to group 1 and I keep clicking it. That's okay. We can go ahead and try to break this one again. There we go, a little bit of water and metal. Alright, let's remove this CPU. That turned off our second heat valve because we're maxed out on processor power now. But we're going to take the materials from that one and build them over there. So that's no problem. See, if we've still got some metal, once this section of hull is built, we're going to move this section over here to be floor. No, let's not speed up time yet. Oh my goodness. Yep, we're down to 1 heat vent. I forgot. Let's turn that back on. So they auto turn off when you lose enough power or processing. They do not auto turn on. So something to keep in mind. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this asteroid. Ship detected on long-range scanners. Ooh, look at that metal. No, 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 give me that metal. That's a lot of metal. We're going to overheat a little bit, but it's going to be worth it. You actually work the mining laser harder and get it hotter by extracting resources from the asteroids. Oh no, there's a fire. Put the fire. Yeah, we have... Did the fire get put out? Okay, good. Somebody got hurt a little bit. So we're going to build this section of floor here. It looks like we're going to meet our first visitor. Ships on an intercept course. Nope, nothing in that asteroid. Nope, here we go. Refocus. Alright, ship exiting warp. Oh, right into the big asteroid. Be careful. Oh, they just got rinsed. Oh, but there's water over there. Hold on. You guys don't mind if we mine that water up, do you? Alright, so we can buy a crew member. Oh my goodness. You know, in the 2 hours I played this game, I only saw options to sell crew members, not buy. That's pretty good. We could buy more metal. We don't really need metal. We could buy more silicon. That might be worth it. Gold, we don't really need gold yet, and water we're doing okay on. I think we're going to buy the silicon. Heck, I think we're going to buy the metal too. No, we don't have enough credits? No, we don't. Okay, let's go ahead and let time continue. They're currently not hostile, which is good. They're too busy repairing their ship. So here's what we're going to need. We're going to need a hull here and there. Okay. Now that we have access to the airlock from over here, which that's what this is, now we can go ahead and put in our water cooler here. Now, for whatever reason, the water cooler actually obstructs movement. You can't walk past it. So without another way to get to this airlock, as I've experienced in my trials, placing the water cooler there by the engine for the sake of convenience so everybody can drink is really bad for business. And wouldn't you know it, we bought that silicon, and now we're going to get all of this extra silicon. Oh, I'm mining the silicon at the cost of tearing apart this asteroid. Please don't hit us. Ooh, okay. And then, of course, it can break apart and get back on a course to hit you. All right, so at this point... no, we need more metal. Let's go ahead and get more metal. Oh, here we go. We need to focus on this one. Actually, what I would like is another solar panel. Thank you. Go ahead and make that happen. Oh, they're leaving? Okay, that's fine. They can leave. Alright, we're getting some more metal. So our processing power, we got 15, and then our power from solar panels, we've also got 15. That's pretty good. Let's get ourselves another heat vent. Probably right there. Yeah. Alright, we'll keep working on these asteroids. And, gold and silicon. Ugh, oh, I didn't even get any of the gold. Yeah, we're going to need another mining laser. And I think we'll put that there for now. We're also going to need some more floor space. So let's get this hull extended out this direction. And hopefully there'll be work for everybody to do. You can see here the full amount of the tasks that you have, what is required. And then over here it's telling me that these items, the mining laser and the heat vent, do not have enough metal to be constructed, and in total all of these orders would require 26, 7, and 0. Alright, we're going to speed up time because we're out of the asteroid field and there's not a lot going on at this second. Everybody is building. Wonderful, we're going to build another section of floor there. And hopefully we have the metal for that, which we do not. Of course we don't. Well, everybody can drink their water from the water cooler, but we do not have a food dispenser. Not yet, so no one can really eat. There we go, asteroid field detected ahead. That's good, because we need some metal. So everybody can drink their water, which is great, but we don't have a way to eat food, so we're going to need to put the food dispenser down as soon as we give ourselves a little bit more floor space. But as you can see, everything takes a lot of metal. Now, I bought the silicone over the metal because the times that I had played this game, I didn't really have a problem getting metal. It was the silicon that was hard to find, but that's not the case, apparently, so far. All right, here they come. So you can see our mining laser range is actually relatively short. So you have to kind of pick and choose your battles with the asteroids. Yep, so it looks like this one right here. We're going to go for this guy first, and let's slow down time now. Get a little focused on what we're doing. Hopefully we'll score some metal. We'll get that floor put in. Yes! And then we're going to need some more metal for a food dispenser. Let's see, my laser can reach the top, so there's no point looking further ahead other than where your laser can reach, because even if you can see the asteroid coming, there's not a lot you can do. Now, eventually my jump drive will fill up and I'll be able to execute a jump. However, it requires that my evade is greater than 0, and my evade is not greater than 0. Oops. Because I only have one small engine. And in fact, the more I build onto this escape pod with hull and materials, its mass goes up, its evade will actually go down. Rightly so. We don't have plans for another engine yet. That is quite a bit of materials to create another engine. Where are we at with the metal? I believe the food dispenser, yep, takes 5, so it's nothing we're going to be able to do. Oh, we got another ship on intercept course. All right. Something I didn't mention in the beginning of the game, you need someone on a general job position. Hello, everybody. What do you got? Sell metal? No, thank you. Sell Justin? Sell Justin? Oh, we should shoot them with our mining laser. No, we're not going to buy any of that, and we darn sure don't have the metal to spare to sell. Even if we did, I doubt we would sell it. But it's important to have somebody, yeah, there's a good chunk of metal, on general crew duties because, you know, there's messes that happen in the ship and such. So, GG, while you might be promoted to a higher position later, for now you need to just keep the ship clean, please, while everybody else constructs. Alright, so we're going to get our heat vent built, and we do not have enough metal for the mining laser. But that's okay, because we're going to... Oh, star ahead. I missed that notice. So, stars add a lot of heat to everything. And fires. So, we're going to need people on firefighting duty. For sure. And we're going to have to pay really close attention. We have to pay really close attention to what happens. Oh, with our heat. Oh, we're not going to be able to break this one. Oh, I think it's going to be a close pass. Nope. Oh, stand by, crew. Oh, we blew it up. Okay, so there was no impact. Although that one might hit us now. Should have just let it go on by. Alright, QC 1828's leaving. Goodbye. Stop trying to buy my crew from me. Oh no. Oh, this could be bad. It could take out all our solar panels all at once. Oh, and there's another one right behind it. Uh-oh. Oh, hopefully it misses us. Oh, nope. Oh, no, we blew it up. Oh, look at all that metal, though. That's what we want. Metal, metal, metal. Metal here. That one looked like it. Yeah, that one hit us a little bit. It's okay. We're going to stockpile all of this metal and get our second mining laser going. Yep. Excellent. So now you and you will be control group 1. Thank you. So now we should be able to get a little bit more going on. We're going to need to move our cargo container if we want to put another heat vent on that side, and we'll likely need one before too long. Well, we can get these large asteroids now. We'll get some metal going, and we're going to do some ship expansion. Oh, look at that heat climb. Alright, let's go ahead and start expanding the ship. So, that's going to take 28 metal, and we've got 20. That's perfectly fine. Once we get some ship space expanded, we will likely prioritize, well, we can work on... Probably research is going to be the first thing we're going to need. And who's our researcher going to be? Sylvia Fox is going to be our researcher. So we're going to have to pull you off of engineering duty to be our research officer. Now we're getting very full cargo space is filling up. We have a lot of water. We don't really need a lot of water right now, so that's going to be good. If a ship comes that is willing to purchase our water, that'll be a good way that we can get credits. But unfortunately, you cannot negotiate with ships when they pull up what they are offering as far as trades and exchanges. That's what's available. Period. This solar panel will likely be moved, if I had to guess. As will this cargo hatch. Everybody's starting to get very hungry, so let's put in our food dispenser. It's like we talked about. Now, important to note, the food dispenser rotates. I'm not sure what your rotation button is, because mine is mouse button 4 when I looked it up in the key binding, which I just happen to have a extra mouse button. But it's important to make sure that it's facing the proper way. If you have the front of your vending machine facing the wall, people will say they cannot access food, and that is priority. Let's build that right now. Or next, rather. Can't access food, I know. We're going to fix that here very soon. Once this food dispenser is up and running, asteroid field detected. Wonderful. So now we can get some materials. So if you're hungry, go ahead and get yourself some food. Oh no, Sylvia, don't be so mad. Oof. Sleeping? No. Go eat. Go get food. I can't wake you up to get food. Well, apparently you're just really tired and you need sleep. Oh, look at that. Alien planet in the distance. Alright, we're going to keep speeding up time. Can't access food. Why not? Food dispenser. Not enough processing power for the food dispenser, so we're going to turn off that and kick that on. Let's get a CPU panel here. Yep, and we're also going to do a solar panel here. And that CPU panel is priority, actually. And everybody's eating. Yum. Green food in a bowl. I'm not sure what it is, but everybody sure does look... I figured everybody was happy, but... Sylvia Fox is still very upset. Morale! Morale is just plummeting. Oh, everybody's getting a little bit of morale back. Well, Gigi has great morale. Just staying in the ship the whole time. Do we not have enough to build? We do not. Okay, well, we're out of metal, so we can't turn on our extra heat vent. 2 heat vents for 2 mining lasers? That's going to be a little taxing. I'm not sure how that's going to work. We're going to give it a shot, though. Hopefully we can get the metal we need relatively quickly. Oh, there's some metal. We're off to a good start. And systems are already overheating. Yes, can we please prioritize the CPU panel? No, stop, 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 stop. Yeah, we still don't have enough. Okay, we're gonna need more. I don't want everyone spending the metal on the other things. We need that CPU panel. Oh, we're overheating. Oh my goodness. Got that heat way up there. Those double lasers, we're gonna need that heat vent operational. Okay, we can remove this solar panel now and reclaim those materials. Yeah, 2 lasers heats up fast. Well, we have a lot of water, too. Ship detected on long-range scanners. Good. Hopefully they'll buy our water. Who's repairing that, building that CPU panel? Thank you, Justin. We can't turn the heat vent on because we don't have enough power. Because we removed this one, but we replaced it. We built another. No, because it takes power to run the CPU panel. Okay. Yeah, and we're running the food dispenser. We're gonna need another solar panel, which I think we're gonna go ahead and do here. And we're gonna have to overheat a little bit. We need to get this asteroid out of our face. We're overheating, I know. Oh, we're getting really hot. Okay, we've got to cut them off. That's too much, We pushed them too hard. Let's let everything cool off. Come on. No, we're going to have to stick with the small asteroids. They're not currently hostile. Good. Let's get that metal. Buy. I don't want to buy any of this, actually. Oh, we're still overheating. But we need metal. Oh, what happened? Oh, people are sleeping. Okay. Oh, we got some ship damage. There we go. Triple heat vents now. Now we're doing well. Okay, so now we can finish off the hull here and here. Oh, just in time. We need to break this asteroid. I don't think it's going to happen, though. We don't really need silicon. We could buy gold. We don't really need gold for anything yet. Oof. Did it hit us, or did we break it? I'm not quite sure. Everyone's just sort of sleeping on the floor of Escape Pod 02. Oh, goodness. Oh, why wasn't I zoomed out further? Okay, this is going to be... well, I don't know. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe it'll just pass right by. Our evade is -1 at this point, though. Looks like it passed us. Nope, don't overheat. So the lasers don't actually heat up when they're just kind of in space, not shooting anything. So you don't have to turn them off if they overheat. You can just direct them somewhere else. The ship's leaving? Good, because they're about to get hit by a big asteroid. We need more metal, because we have none currently, and we need to start turning this hull into floor space. Systems are overheating. I'm aware. Thank you, Otaku Samurai. So we have some metal. Let's cancel what we're doing here. I know this looks really funky and gribbly back here, but that is okay. What we need, yes, is a cargo hatch. What is that? 5 metal? Perfect. Let's go ahead and do that right there. Nope, we're gonna let that we're just gonna have to roll the dice on that big asteroid, cut our losses on it, let it go by, focus on this small one. Alright, cargo hatch is being constructed. Star detected ahead. We do not have the heat vents for that. But what we can do, once this cargo hatch gets built, is we can remove that one. That's where we're going to put our next heat vent. More silicon. Well, if anybody would give us a chance to sell this stuff. So speaking of cargo, our cargo hold is actually full. We do need a second cargo hatch. So let's make sure we get that. Let's see. It's going to be somewhat symmetrical. At least that is the plan. We're going to need to start considering defenses at some point. I don't know when ships will start showing up that are hostile, but I don't want to wait until they are to start defending ourselves. Let's get another heat vent over here. And what is that heat vent? 10 and 2, which should be... No, we won't have enough once they build that cargo hatch. 3 heat vents will be able to take care of the heat from the star without issue. As long as we're not running any other systems that are going to cause us to overheat, we should be just fine. All right. So at this point, I feel like it is safe to say we are no longer in immediate danger. And I'm saying it really slowly because I'm very hesitant to say that. However, I think it's pretty safe to say that we're doing all right at this point, even if the back of our escape pod looks a little rough. But that's okay, don't worry. I'm sure by the end of next episode, we'll be able to call ourselves something besides Escape Pod 02, but that's right, talking about the next episode, that means it is actually the end of this one. So this has been Starship Theory Episode 1. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a good time watching. As always, I have had a good time playing. So come back next time and check out how we grow and survive out here in space with our escape pod. But until then, take care.